Welcome back. Continuing with your civics, today we will study about the Speaker of the Lok Sabha. The Speaker of the Lok Sabha is the principal presiding officer. Presiding officer means the person who presides over the Lok Sabha. How the Speaker is elected? The Speaker is elected by the House from among its members by its simple majority of the members present and voting. If the majority member votes of a particular person, that person will be nominated as the Speaker. The Constitution also provides the office of the Deputy Speaker. There is also a position for the Deputy Speaker who, in the absence of the Speaker, will do the work of a Speaker. Okay. Removal of the Speaker. The Speaker holds the office until he or she ceases to be a member of the House or until he or she himself or herself resigns. A Speaker remains in the office until and unless that person resigns from that post. There are certain interesting things which you should remember. The Speaker can be removed by a resolution passed by the majority. The Speaker will not vacate the office or will not leave the office even if the Lok Sabha is dissolved. Okay, now, powers and functions. Extremely important for your own general knowledge and also extremely important from your examination point of view. Powers and functions of a Speaker. Number one, the Speaker regulates debates proceedings of the House. The Speaker presides over meetings of the House. The Speaker presides over the meeting. He controls the meeting. All speeches and remarks are addressed to the chair. That means if you see on television the proceedings of the House, when the member of the Parliament discusses anything is addressed to the Speaker. Okay, so any speech or remark is addressed to the Speaker. Number one, the Speaker decides admissibility of questions and all resolutions. Whether the question is worth addressing, the Speaker will decide. Any bill passed in the House is signed by the Speaker. Very importantly, if a question arises whether a bill is money bill or not, Speaker's decision is final. And if there is a tie regarding the voting, the Speaker will cast his or her vote. If there is a tie, if on a certain issue there is a voting going on in the Parliament, in the Lok Sabha, and there is a tie, so one vote which the Speaker is entitled, the Speaker will cast. That particular vote is known as the casting vote. These are all under the regulations of debates and proceedings of the House. Second role or power or function of the Speaker is disciplinary function. The Speaker regulates the discipline of the House. The Speaker preserves order. The Speaker maintains order of the House. If a word is used is unparliamentary, it is expunged, means removed from the proceedings of the House. The Speaker decides whether any case is contempt of the House or not. If any case is going against the House or not, it's a breach of the privilege of the House or not. Who will decide? The Speaker will decide. So you can understand the importance of the position of the Speaker. The Speaker is a very important member of the Parliament. The Speaker decides the proceedings of the House. He can expunge anybody. The Speaker can take disciplinary action against anybody. So it's a very, very prestigious and very, very important position. Now, supervisory control over parliamentary committees. The Speaker is the ex officio chairman of some committees of the House. Very important. There are certain committees in the Lok Sabha, like Business Advisory Committee, Rules Committee. There are various committees in the House. And who is the chairperson? The Speaker is the chairperson. Obviously, the Speaker appoints chairpersons of all the committees of the House. There's a Lok Sabha. Okay. Under the Lok Sabha or inside the Lok Sabha, there are certain committees, government bodies. And who is the chairperson of the committee? Ex officio chairperson? The Speaker. Who decides the chairpersons of such committees? The Speaker. The government claims that a particular document is secret, but the committee insists on its production before them. The matter is referred to the Speaker for his or her advice, and it is done accordingly. Very important. Very, very important. Suppose a particular document is decided by the government as secret, top secret, but a certain committee wants that the document should be placed before the committee. Who will decide the admissibility of that document? The Speaker will decide the admissibility of the document. If the Speaker thinks that the document is worth showing to the committee, then the document will be shown. If the Speaker thinks that no, the document should not be shown to the committee, the document will not be shown. So absolute leadership is there. Absolute power is there given to the Speaker. Whether any particular document, which is labelled as secret by the Government of India, should be shown to certain committee who demands it. Powers under anti-defection law. Under anti-defection law, if there is a question as to whether a member of the Lok Sabha stands disqualified, the question is referred for the decision of the Speaker. His or her decision is final. The Speaker decides whether a member of the Parliament is to be disqualified under anti-defection law or not. What is defection? Defection means giving up the membership of that party to which a person belonged or on whose ticket he or she contested an election and joining other party or group. Suppose a member of the Parliament has fought election on behalf of a certain party. All of a sudden, that member gives up that membership of that particular party and joins another party. That is defection. So, whether that particular member of the Lok Sabha will be disqualified from the Lok Sabha or not, whether his case or her case comes under anti-defection law or not, will be decided by the Speaker. Other powers and functions means the Speaker presides over the joint sitting of both the Houses of the Parliament. The Speaker nominates in consultation with the Chairman of the Rajya Sabha personnel for parliamentary delegations to various countries. What do you mean by personnel? Personnel. It is not personal. Personal and personnel are different. Personal means which belongs to a certain person. Personnel means people. So, the Speaker of the Lok Sabha consults with the Chairman of the Rajya Sabha and decides whom or who will be sent abroad as a representative of the Parliament of our country. Parliamentary delegation. Delegations means a group of people or a single people. Delegation basically means a group of people who will go abroad to represent our country. The Speaker is empowered to recognize parliamentary parties and groups in the houses. Okay. Now, what is the Speaker's position? The Speaker, the office of the Speaker, is one of great honor and responsibility. The Lok Sabha represents the nation. Question might come, how the Lok Sabha represents the nation? Because the members of the Lok Sabha are elected by the people of India through general election. Anyway, the Lok Sabha represents the nation, thus the Speaker becomes a symbol of the nation's dignity. With this, we finish the Lok Sabha. Now, we will start the Rajya Sabha. Rajya Sabha is the second chamber of the Indian Parliament. Unlike Lok Sabha, which can be dissolved by the President before the term, Rajya Sabha is a permanent body and is not subject to dissolution. Question has come 1,000 times. Name the permanent body of the Parliament and why it is known as the permanent body of the Parliament. The answer is the Rajya Sabha is the permanent body of the Parliament. It is known as the permanent body of the Parliament because it cannot be dissolved. Simple. Anyway. Now, composition. Rajya Sabha consists of not more than 250 members. The members fall into two categories: nominated, elected. The nominated members are 12 in numbers. Who nominates it? Who nominates them? The President nominates them from various fields, from fields of art, science, literature, social services, such as Sachin Tendulkar, Hema Malini, people like them, Jayaprada also, I think. They are all nominated. They are all nominated by the President from various fields. These are 12 members. The principle of nomination enabled distinguished persons to have a place in the upper chamber. Okay. Yes. Allocation of seats. The remainder are representatives of states and union territories. The allocation of seats among the states is not equal, as this was considered undemocratic. So, other members who are not nominated members, who are elected members, they come from various states, and the number of seats or number of members coming from various states varies. Okay, varies according to the population of that state. So, this is how the members of the Rajya Sabha are elected or nominated. So, this whole thing is known as the composition of the Rajya Sabha. Okay. Qualification for membership. What is the qualification for membership? He must be a citizen of India, not less than 30 years, must possess such additional qualification as may be prescribed by the law from time to time, these things. Disqualification, same thing, should not be holding a office of profit under the government of India, must be not of unsound mind, that means he must not be mad, being an undischarged insolvent, being an alien coming from a different country, or disqualified under any other law. What is the term of the House? Rajya Sabha cannot be dissolved by the President of India. It is a permanent body. 100 times I am telling you. 1/3 of the members retire at the end of every second year. It means that the members of the Rajya Sabha have a 6-year term. The members of the Rajya Sabha have a 6-year term, and 1/3 of the members retire every second year. Who is the presiding officer? The Vice President of India is ex officio chairman of the Rajya Sabha. Remember. But the Vice President is not member of the House of the Parliament. But the Speaker of the Lok Sabha is the member of the Lok Sabha. If the Rajya Sabha in the Rajya Sabha, he has no right to vote except to break a tie. Understood? No. The Rajya Sabha elects a deputy chairman from amongst its own members. The deputy chairman presides at the sittings of the House in absence of the chairman, or during the period when the vice president is discharging the functions of the president. So previously we have said that the vice president is the ex officio chairman of the Rajya Sabha. In his absence, the deputy chairman presides over his place. What is the quorum? Minimum number of members required. 1/10 of the total number of the Rajya Sabha constitutes the quorum. That is all about the Rajya Sabha. In the next class, we will discuss about the powers and functions of the Union Parliament, which is extremely important for your ICSE, and certain important terms also we will understand or we will explain, like motion of thanks, question hour, 0 hour, adjournment motion, no confidence motion. These are questions which are very common in your ICSE. So we'll see as we proceed. So that is all for today. Thank you.